Hey guys, it's Beans and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we are playing a new game. This game is called Critter Cove. This game is kind of similar to Animal Crossing in a way, mixed with some other cozy games like Subnautica. That is a game I've never played, but I'm going to read you the description straight from the devs. We're going for a mix of Animal Crossing with Subnautica. The Animal Crossing reference is apparent, but we're also after that exploration, crafting, further exploration that Subnautica is good at. Discovery and exploration are significant focuses. For another reference, it's closer in gameplay to Portia than it is to Stardew. There are no romanceable characters, but the main characters have entire story arcs and quests associated with them. There's a focus on exploration and crafting above farming. We have some farming / growing in Critter Cove, but this is primarily a life sim with a small but tightly open world and not a farming sim. There's also a lot of town management. You get your own home, but this is more about managing the whole community. So I played for an hour. I thought I was going to play for like 10 minutes and I couldn't stop playing, and it quickly turned into an hour. So these are my initial thoughts. So you show up, you get to create your character. You can be an animal if you want. I chose to be a human. I don't really like the outfit that we start with, but I'm assuming we will unlock clothes as we go. It just felt very boyish, and I just did not like the way my character was dressed. But other than that, you have a lot of options in the character creation. You even get to have ombre hair. You can be a clown. You can be Frankenstein's monster. You can be anything you want pretty much. You can have bat wings or dragon scales. You can have heart eyes, as you will see. So I'm going to speed up my character creation a little bit, but I do want you to see all of the options that you are offered. You can create custom colors, and then you can also save those colors so that you can match and you're not 100 different shades of pink. Guys, you can even have painted finger and toenails. All right, so once you are through creating your character, you will arrive on this dock here, and you are greeted by Anchor, which is a shark. And he says, "Shiver me timbers, what an amazing and exciting journey that was. We'd be lucky to make it here in one piece. Guessing the sea be having to wait another day to claim ol' Anchor," which is funny because he's a shark. He should be living in the sea. "Why don't you go speak with that fellow that hired us? Renard be his name. I'll be making sure the port office be in order." Then I asked what happened out there. "You don't remember the robot Kraken? The fleet o' ghost pirates? Saving us from a raging whirlpool?" Okay, so that reminds me of Fae Farm. There are whirlpools. So we find Renard, and he's going to tell us about the town. And it's our job to fix up this town all nice, make it a place people can be proud of. And if we can make a bit of coin along the way, who can blame us? But first things first, we need to get your living arrangement sorted. Can't have you sleeping on the beach now, can we? It'd be undignified. So he's going to give us a deed and tells us to go find us a house. So you have the option to settle in any house. There are lots of cute houses to choose from. And then he also tells us that there are already 2 other people living here and that we need to go meet them, and that they settled on the beach. I decided to pick this house right here. It's not pretty, but it is like very close to things, and I feel like you're probably going to wake up by your house. So I picked the logical choice, but I still explored a little beforehand. I'm not sure if you can move your house later. I'm hoping you can, because there are some really pretty locations. I love these umbrellas though in these little alleyways. It just looks so pretty. So you do have a health bar and an energy bar. And if you dive in the water, you can only hold your breath for a certain amount of time. And I can just imagine how pretty this island is going to look when we fix it all up. Of course, it's going to take a lot of work. But like, look at this house on the peninsula. Anyways, I'm going to pick my house. It's actually two different houses and I picked the one on the right. So it's kind of like I chose a duplex. But once you choose it, you get a copy of your deed and there is a donation box that is placed that shows you what you need. So you need 5 rocks and 8 pieces of wood. So I saw those as I was running along the beach. So we're going to go collect some and find the new neighbors that moved in, as well as just explore all around. All right, we found the first neighbor that has a little tent on the beach. This is Sammy. Sammy's cute. Kind of reminds me of Sonic. I wonder if everyone starts with the same 2 starter villagers, or if there are different ones. So I met a new friend, and there's a map here, so you can see there are some other islands around that you probably can't access until you have a boat. But see all this trash on the beach? We are eventually going to clean it all up. Alright, so we found the other villager. This is Pokey. Pokey is kind of straightforward. Don't you know it's rude to butt your nose into someone else's business? Who are you anyways? Okay, Sassy. Oh, that new sailor woman? You're not what I expected. I always heard sailors were supposed to be tough and capable looking. Well, that's rude. I'm Pokey, by the way, and just about the only adult on this whole island. Now, please don't let me keep you from a busy day of picking up every random piece of trash you see. Good day, M-Beans. Oh, alright, I love Pokey already. Pokey's my favorite. So it does say on the screen, collect and deliver the required resources to the donation box. So I do need to gather my stuff for my house. And now, once we are back at the house, I'm placing my items in the donation box, and what's gonna happen? Okay, wow, so a tent goes up around the building, and a nicer building should pop up. Okay, yeah, that's nicer. Still needs some work, but it's nicer. But now we have to go talk to Renard again. You need a housewarming gift. He gives me a chair. What do I do with this? You place it in your house, of course. And we also get 2 basic trunks. One that we can keep in the house for storage, and one we can move anywhere we want to access our storage from anywhere. He suggests the workshop area. And then every time we get something, we get instructions for how to place it or use it, which is nice. Those instructions stay in your inventory. So let's go check out the inside of my house. Okay, pretty big. There's a cot in here, a little nightstand with a candle. And let's place this chair. All right, I like the freedom to decorate there. That was pretty cool, and you can sit in the chair. And then those are our 2 storage trunks. So when your inventory gets full, you just open up your trunk and put it in. So I'm taking one and I'm storing my stuff. I wonder if we need to keep the instructions. I don't know. We're going back to Renard, and he tells us to go find the robot, which I did talk to earlier, but he gave me an oil can so I can fix him this time. So I think this part is really cute. I put some oil all over Mr. Robot, and he's all better, copper bottom. What do you mean, meat person? Confusion mode activated. Are you not a person made of meat substances? This unit did not mean to offend. If you inform this unit of your designation, this unit shall make a note of that. Since meat persons have soft, fleshy hands inadequate for ripping metal apart, this unit will supply M-Beans with a blueprint for an artificial hand to supplement your design flaw. Oh wow. Use the blueprint to learn it, then search the area and collect the required resources. Finally, assemble resources to make a wrench. And Beans will find many uses for the wrench. Okay, so we got our first tool. So that's cool. You get to craft things in your hand. And now we are back at the workshop area, and Copperbottom is here waving, which means he has something to tell me. He's asking me to remove the obstacles around the work. Then he again tells me that meat persons have soft, fleshy hands that are ill-suited for chopping hard wooden structures. If you attempt to chop wood with fleshy hands, they will probably fall off. I love the dialogue in this game. This unit will supply M-Beans with an axe. I think it was an axe. I have a tendency to skip dialogue. Once M-Beans has completed the barricade removal, this unit will be able to examine the workshop in closer detail. So now my goal is to chop barricades. I made an axe with my bare hands. And I kind of have an OCD, and I thought it was really fun to clear all of this stuff, and I didn't realize I'm using my energy. But then Sammy came over and said, "Holy Whiskered, you're looking completely knackered, M-Beans. You've been working so hard for all of us that you've forgotten to take care of yourself. Maybe you should get yourself something to eat and some rest." Okay, so in this game, you do have to rest and get sleep, which I really hate that, but a lot of games are like that, so I need to accept it. I did see where you can just take a nap. I didn't try to see how much energy that restores, but I know it gets dark in this game and You may or may not be forced to sleep. I haven't figured that out yet. But Sammy also told me that I could make some grilled meat using my campfire to give myself some energy so I can cook. But I'm not doing that right now. I am going to finish trying to clean up this area here so that it is nice and fresh. The game is telling me I'm out of stamina, and I did not realize I'm supposed to be chopping the barricades around the workshop. All of these, you know, where the arrows are. I just got too excited to see some progress cleaning up this island. Alright, so I got them all done, went back to Copper Bottom, and now we need more resources in order to finish the construction. And he says that we can go underwater to collect resources just fine, unless we run out of air. Then you will expire. This unit recommends you avoid that. I love that. A container will be provided to deposit the supplies needed, again with a donation box. So let's go see what resources we need. Also, I'm going to place my trunk here so that I can access my storage. I love how we can place items like that. It's so easy. All right, so we just need 10 wood and 10 metal, which we actually already have because I was clearing the workshop area. So now it's going to go into construction mode, and it does take a little bit longer than our house did. I love how a tent comes up around it though. It's pretty cool. And I'm only just now realizing, okay, never mind. Pokey's here. Hey, and Beans, you're just the one I was looking for. There's a bottle, but I'm pretty sure it's got something inside of it. So now I get to follow Pokey. She says, don't lollygag. I've better things to do with my day than wait for you. This is a cute feature, how we're going to follow her like this. Or him. I don't know if it's a he or she. But this is really fun and cute. So they led me to this bottle on the beach. It's literally right there, she said. All right, so it's a treasure map, and it says X marks the spot, and we have to head to that area to dig up treasure, but we don't have a shovel. Pokey's going to tell us where to get a shovel. She doesn't have one. Don't look at me. Do I look like I'm made of shovels or something? Go try anchor. So we go back to anchor. See, it's getting dark, but it's so beautiful out here. I am out of energy, so I won't be able to dig up anything anyway. So we are going back to my house and taking a nap. Well, we're just gonna go to sleep for the night. But it does say short nap, long nap, sleep until morning. I did go ahead and do sleep until morning. The workshop has been finished. We are talking to Copper Bottom, and he needs to remove the tents. Now this workshop looks a lot better. Still not perfect, but now we have a crafting bench inside. So there are a lot of fixing things in this game. So I went back out to explore for a little while, and then I remembered I needed to find Anchor. I went to Anchor, told him I have a treasure map. He says, you best be handing it over before old Anchor goes into a feeding frenzy. Wow, that is a threat. I will give you the treasure map, Anchor. But he was just kidding. Shark pirate humor, he says. So I tell him I need a shovel, and he's going to give me a recipe to make one. Now I wonder if the shovel's only going to have a few uses before it breaks, like Animal Crossing. I'm not sure. But I got my basic shovel. I'm going to go clean up some more because I have OCD and I can't wait for it to look nice here. I do need to collect some things for Cyberbottom. I do need to still find that treasure, I think. But I'm just exploring, and I found this drawing on one of the side of the rocks, and it actually gave me a recipe for the furniture work table, which is pretty cool. I think that swimming underwater is so beautiful, but you do have to watch your air so that you don't drown or expire, as Cyberbottom says. And then I run into Sammy. Sammy says it gets really dark here at night, and I'd hate for anyone to stub their toe because they can't see. So I figured, what if we get some new streetlights installed? And I asked him how I could do that. My grandpappy always said that if you want to know how something is made, you should take it apart. He destroyed so many things. I bet if you took a wrench to the broken streetlights around town, you could eventually figure out how to build one. You can probably do that with all sorts of things out there in the world. Alright, so that's a nice little hint. So now we have a journal entry called Light Up the Town. But if you open your journal, it'll show you all of the things that you're working on and the goals that you need to accomplish. Like I need to place a simple forge. I still really don't like my outfit, so I went to see if I can change, and I just removed my shirt. So now it looks like I'm wearing a crop top and I'm in my undies, but I like the crop top better than that shirt. I really don't like the shorts, but I'm sure we will get more outfits soon. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you find Critter Cove as fun as I do. And thank you so much to the game developers for gifting me a key to play early. I'm thoroughly enjoying this game, and don't forget to check me out on Instagram, which is mbeans.yt, where I will be giving away some keys for this game that the developers were so nice to give me to share with my community. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button as well.